YouTube. We are doing part 3 today. So this should be fun. Okay, I need to drag you onto the second window of mine. Put you there, and we should be good to bloody go. Should being the operative word. Computer fans, can you stop going nuts? Alright, so, believe it or not, like I said in my second part, I did do part 3 straight after. However, it was of pretty piss poor quality. I was on the phone pretty much non-freaking stop, unfortunately. So I'm going to be redoing it. So, of course, we're starting with the Jackal Stronghold. Pretty easy level. You don't really get attacked too often. Even if you did, it's not, you know, threatening, really, with the starting army you get. So yeah, won't be too hard.
Is that the place?
Yes, Kemsit's stronghold. The piece is inside. Are the men prepared?
Yes, Amanra.
Good. If Kemsit is there, no one is to touch him but me.
Some love lost there, Amanra.
The farmers must be weary of their island neighbor. Perhaps they will help us.
Maybe they will. Maybe they will.
Into you. At you.
Ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Why don't you just send Amanra on? The cavalry and the axemen can take care of it.
Yummy, people of the Nile. I am Amandra, enemy of Kemsit. Assist us, and we will end his pillaging of your lands.
We will help you visit the farm and spread the good news about it.
Alright, so constantly train villagers. Get your villagers to just build a bunch of houses, because there are extra houses on the map, and if we take them over, they count to our house count, so we don't want that to happen. We want extra population for this. So avoid the houses at all costs if you can. Don't send your villagers out of this local zone yet either, because we are going crocodile hunting. Because your laborers are weaker than standard villagers, sort of. And yeah, it turns out those crocs do quite a bit of damage unless you have a group. So we're going to send the army of cavalry we got to go clear them out. So there's one. They're located all around our island, so we want to deal with that as soon as possible. We also want to send Amanra down south because there are some villages there that we can get control of, and a lot of gold down there that we're going to take advantage of. So once all the crocs are clear, we're going to send all our villagers down there. In the meantime, though, we're going to keep putting them on farms so we can get food, so we can get more villagers. Because we've got plenty of wildlife, big wildlife that we can take advantage of. A new pharaoh has arisen to lead your people. Anyway, that local area should be pretty much clear. Might as well get a granary up because we need the upgrades to kick in. Ah, there's another croc there. And I think that's it for the croc. Alright. The houses are nearly done. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to send Amanra and these guys to get rid of the elephant now, because it's a good chunk of food we can grab.
You need to EU refer.
So yeah, elephants are pretty tough, and we want them gone. Get this down, and we're going to use the pharaoh to empower the gathering so we can get a lot of it out of it. And we'll continue getting villages. Now with all the houses done, we can send Amanra to go cap every other place. So if we go forward up here, there's a couple of towers we can grab. They don't really do much. So just send Amanra to these spots to grab the buildings we can see.
In which Ro Iatawit.
Into you.
Might as well go explore for camelry too, just to get rid of the dark spots.
Inito Ro Iatawit.
And after all this is done, we're going to send them down south to the gold, because we want to use prosperity as soon as possible. That being said, it'll be good if we can get the mining upgrades first too, so... Hopefully we'll get enough wood and gold, well, we got plenty of food for it, we just need wood. So we only got the basic upgrade, so hopefully by the time we get down there we'll have enough for the second upgrade. What relic is here? Improves the attack of naval myth units. It's not really necessary, that one. That one, however, resistance to pierce attacks is handy. So really all we're doing is just building a strong economy up. We're in no hurry to beat this level. Hey, Amanra, I did tell you kind of to deposit the relic, right? Get back down there. What relic's this one? Increases tower attack. I don't think that one affects fortresses, but it's still nice to have. Alright, we're gonna send the Pharaoh down there too, because we want to empower the gold mine. Thank you, River of the Nile. Gonna wait till we get a bit, all these farms full of villagers before we go hunting. Cause that way they can kill the buffaloes without hurting themselves too much. Baya. Pharaoh is nearly there. Man, we should have enough resources. Yep. Thank you for being under ISIS, since we get less cost to our resource upgrades. All our economy upgrades are cheaper. So once that last upgrade's done, we'll cast Prosperity. Gonna get a priest just to heal my guys. Should probably build a monument too, so I can get some little favor generation.
We should scout Kemsitol Island before these towers will help defend the harbor while you...
So there's some relics up here, but I've never bothered going for them. They don't really matter too much in the grand scheme of things. Alright. Upgrade is done. Pretty sure. Yep, just finished there. So cast Prosperity. Alright, so we got enough on farms, so let's start hunting the water buffalo. The cavalry just watch him get attacked. We are going to want to build a Migdol on the edge though. Look at all that gold. Alright, Pharaoh can go back up now. Build a market down here. Because we're going to want to tech up. And when the Pharaoh gets up, we'll build the Migdol here with empowerment.
Inito. Greek. UIR.
Into you. Gurry.
In wedge.
Is he still on his way? God damn it.
Into you. Into you.
I've got to get bowsaw. That's the only upgrade we don't have right now. Plus the carpenters. We'll also get the town centers. We can have one afford to just go build them all.
In wedge. UER.
Because we're in no hurry for it.
Greek.
Into you.
Don't know if working on a town center affects the speed. I think it does. Looks like it does, yeah.
Greek. Greek. No.
Get it.
Greek. No.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Inito.
There we go, fixed.
Greek. UIR.
Yep, he does not get the relic.
Greek.
As you can see on the tower, it shows upgrades, so it only works on towers. Does not work on migdols and fortresses. So we're gonna get chariot upgrades and camelry. We're not gonna bother with elephants this time. So 15 on wood's normally enough. We don't need any more on wood.
In wedge, erifir, arc, tile.
Hey, farms. Too bad we can't really use it.
Antio, UAE, erifir, tile.
No.
Alright, so we'll build a granary here. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Poor baboon's gonna be used for food, and he doesn't have much food in him to begin with. There's no reason to not get monuments, because you can only build 5 anyway. And we are going to get some favor upgrades later down the line. You also need to build an armory. Campset has now advanced to the Mythic Age through the secrets of Toth. Alright, finally get bowsaw, because we've been delaying it for long enough. Might as well get fortified town centers. You're idling. Going all the way around. You get a few camels as well. For extra gold.
In wedge, tile, erifir.
I think that's more than enough, really.
Greg. No.
There we go. And there's plenty down here too.
Up. No.
So yeah, that should be enough to keep them occupied for a good while. So now we're going to tech up, and then from there we'll start building our army here. Well, we can start building our army now, really, because we're just going to mostly have archers. We're going to need a few transport ships. We're going to be relying on our ancestors to distract Kemsit's navy. Actually, we can tech up from that. We want Son of Osiris. We don't really need any more villages anymore. Okay, we got plenty of gold on our island that we're going to be using. And even if we ran out, it's such a long route for camels that they'll give you a good chunk. 100 each.
Greek.
You need to.
They'll take care of the croc when it attacks. That being said, where is me priest?
And which are you repair?
Slowly heal that thing.
Into you.
Get all the armory upgrades we can afford.
In wedge. UAE. UAE.
And that's 114 through discount. Yes, sir.
In which EU preferred. In which
Might as well get extra line of sight.
in which UER.
Don't really need burning oil though. So want that upgrade in tax collectors. Champion chariots, heavy cavalry. We want burning pitch. We want bronze weapons. We might build a second armory.
Rig. Rig. EU refer.
Antio. Arc. In wedge.
So we're just making our army bigger and bigger and bigger. Alright, so we want to get the New Kingdoms research. So we can get 3 pharaohs, or 2 pharaohs and 1 son of Osiris. Hence why I wanted to get the monuments. Hey Rose, welcome.
In wedge.
In which
Getting all the upgrades we need.
You need to. EU refer.
Greek.
You need to. EU refer.
And are you
You
repair?
need to.
Greek. Dio.
Hungry, hungry hippos. We will get a few ships though. You can't get past Silver Moon in Warcraft. Yeah, that level was a pain in my ass too. Is that the one where they keep flying units of you?
in which
In wedge.
into you.
Get champion cavalry. The one after. The one where you gotta keep killing the runners? Well, I found destroying the top base works the best, so you want to destroy the top base before going for the bottom one. And you keep the gargoyles in the local area, maybe training a few more too, to keep killing the runner before it makes it over. That's how I did it. There is a top base. That's where they keep coming from, so you kill that top base, you stop Sylvanas.
Gereg.
Alright, let's start crossing the ocean with our Sword of Army. Train a few more laborers. Well, where the runner departs from is the base. That's the one you want to get rid of.
Antio.
A new pharaoh has arisen to lead your
In
people.
which Tayo. You are
Into
there.
you. In which
I got more than enough food.
EU refer. Into you.
Come on, get in the
Into
bloody
you.
boat.
Into you.
What's wrong with you guys?
In which Garrick. In which Garrick.
Antio. UAE. In a Jirek.
You ran out of gold? Yeah, you just gotta deal with the top base and you should be fine.
Into you.
Your ziggurats. You should always have like a acolyte or two repairing them on like auto repair. You right click the repair icon and it'll set them to auto repair.
Into you. In wedge.
Alright, so the navy's going up, so we should be safe. If not, we can always cast ancestors.
Into you. In wedge.
You need
Ding ding.
In wedge. Gerek.
Oh, we're out of gold here.
to up.
Ah, yeah. Probably should get to sleep, eh?
In wedge.
Have I got that ship stuff on auto repeat? Nah, I didn't think so.
In wedge. Into you.
Anyway, so now that our navy's pretty much ready, we're gonna build a forward base so we don't have to keep transporting units across the way. You can build a dock here where your Migdol is. I've just found it worse because Set will always just keep sending a navy after you, and I just found it annoying. Kemsit keeps sending a navy after you,
Gerek.
and I've just found it quite annoying trying to deploy transport ships there. So I've always just used transport ships from the dock you've got.
Into you.
Arrow ships are better against myth units. We'll see how much that holds true.
Into you. Into you. Gerek.
In wedge.
Gerek.
Alright, there we go.
And with
Get the Migdol up. Use the Son of Osiris to empower.
In a jerek. Get it.
And in the meantime, we'll attack their walls. We want to build a temple as well, because we're going to get some mummies.
Get it. At you. At you. Try you.
Set has sent giant tendrils to defend Kemsit Island.
Lost ship.
Gerek. Into you.
Bum.
Get it.
Come on, destroy the wall. No reason not to. So we just train cavalry and archers for now. Get the temple up, as well as a second Migdol. I think we got every armory upgrade. Yes, we do. We get masons to protect our buildings. Get those upgrades kicking in from the temple. Build more monuments.
you need to UIR Ro Iatawi
Gerek. Ia at
Rig
you.
Rig No
More food there.
No.
In a
You
jerek.
can destroy the side base if you want. I've never found it necessary to do so.
Ro in Yawit. Into you.
Where are you hiding, Kemsit?
Get it. At you.
In
You
at you.
need to UIR
Don't know why you stopped.
Into you. UEL. EU refer. Ia at you. In wedge. Into you.
I love how they just ignore your Migdols.
and which time
Temple of the Gods, or Monument to Gods.
In wedge.
Stop sending arrows there and start sending arrows there.
No
Where's the army that's supposed to be defending this? They're out of range of the Migdol. Not that it matters much.
Into you. Into you. In wedge. Ia error. Into you. EUEL.
Chariot archers in there. Just send the Manra to the box and then you should win if she makes it there.
Into you.
If you find she gets stuck, use her ability to, you know, jump past enemies. If she can make it to them. The chariot archers do love to focus her after all. Made it. There we go.
Now, where is my enemy?
I'd love nothing more than to drain your blood into the Sandamandra. But I cannot waste time with you now.
I I have something I've been meaning to give you since you first ran from me at the temple, Kemsit.
I'd like nothing better than to drain your blood into the sand, Amanra. But I cannot waste time with you now. Coward. Your time will come, Amanra. Soon.
Yes, because his sound shouldn't be fading away as he's riding a giant rock. Next scenario. I am Njordsia.
A great tamarisk tree grows from the riverbank. In its trunk, we will find the head of Osiris.
Chiron, soldiers approach.
I am Njordseer. We're following the One-Eye. We've tracked him all the way from Midgard.
The One-Eye? Gargarensis? The Cyclops?
Aye, he has united the giants up north. Much of Midgard now lies in ruin. We were sent to follow him in hopes of preventing Ragnarok.
Ragnarok?
The end of the world. Have you seen the One-Eye?
He is here. We are fighting against him as well. Will you join us?
We will.
Have you seen the One-Eye? Alright, so send the priest to follow,
Are you repaired?
as well as
Into you.
the axeman can stay.
Look, scout.
So send Chiron down first,
Perhaps they can help us.
because we want to attract the scorpion men.
Protect us, and we shall help you fight your way to the tamarisk tree.
Meantime, just put these guys on wood, in the meantime. Whoops. Send your army down. Move Chiron out of range of the tower. Alright, and send the Giles to help Chiron. While they're not hero units, they are good against myth units. So they still have the weaknesses of a human soldier, like a Cyclops can throw them. But they're still pretty powerful. So once that's done, have the raiding cavalry and the Giles attack the tower. And send Chiron and the Axemen up north. Or down here. There should be a temple around here. Wait, it's further north, it's up here. Alright, so train some laborers. Get a few priests, because you're going to need them. Gargarensis has spotted our base with vision. Alright, with the tower down, this area is now free from gold mining. So let's get rid of this mummy temple and we'll get some extra gold out of it. Research hunting dogs, and we are going to kill those 2 elephants we can get advantage of. And you want to kind of bring your army to help, because an elephant is a beast to bring down, because it's got such huge amounts of food. It also might be better to not use the ox carts when gathering the food, because you might want to empower a granary with a pharaoh, so you can get extra food out of them. Alright, so have Chiron kill an elephant. Or never mind. Do Addy have their own tent? I don't believe they do. Alright, so start hunting that elephant. Get the other upgrades when we can afford to do so. Alright, we also want to get Flood of the Nile, so we need to build a monument. Bum, 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 bum.
You need to up.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Atlanteans have tents. So.
And which? And which? Are you repaired?
Up. You need to.
Alright, we'll get a second monument. And then we're going to wall off certain sections of the map. So we're going to have Chiron explore the map. We're going to have these guys remain on guard. We will make use of these ox carts. I just want to get the best value from the elephants I can. Probably a custom scenario there exists for one, but we've never seen it. I don't think there's any in the scenario. Alright, so we're gonna go mine this gold down here. UEL. So our goal is to, of course, like it said, to cut down the tamarisk tree. The problem is the moment we start cutting it down, Gargarensis will kind of just send wave after wave of his own men, sort of like a Zap Brannigan strategy. So, yep, like as it was foretold. Anyway, we're not gonna worry too much about losing a temple. We can always rebuild it. Anyway, we kind of want to wall off this passage, we want to wall off this, and we want to wall off this. So if we don't attack for a while, they'll always come through this side here. Alright, in the meantime, Zap Brannigan. And it's real close to the granary. That's excellent for us. Alright, so the extra villages now we can start walling off the passages. Welcome to our camp, noble one. And we kind of want to get spearmen. Because they're just, sometimes they'll build towers and spearmen are better than axemen for destroying towers. We can also get sphinxes. Not a bad choice because they have some siege damage. We get Flood of the Nile. I'm not playing Ra. If I was playing Ra, priests also get the Pharaoh's empowerment ability, which is pretty handy to have. I want to get those monuments up. So we are going to build an armory next so we can prepare to advance. We are going to have to build some farms now though. We are under attack! Well, looks like mummies have arrived. The towers would honestly take care of them. Come on, Chiron, your third arrow missed. That was a bad farm. What relic's this one? Myth units are cheaper. I will grab that relic because I plan on getting a few sphinxes. Yeah, we're going to want to get rid of these crocs. We don't want to cast Prosperity just yet. We want to wait till the next stage. Alright, so that should do for our food requirements. Speaking of, Have you seen Mad Jack the Pirate? I feel like that's the most common. I have not, Raider. I have not. Ah, see, look, now he's following the villages as they build.
You I air.
In which I you ak bea. Tilbúin in which bea.
Man, they are aggressive today.
Gri
Esto. Ne.
inito. Tayo.
Alright, so like I said, we're saving to tech up next.
You I bea. Tilbúin hver þar. Sa.
Need to get plows because we don't even have the most basic farming upgrade.
Maya.
Inito.
Esto. Malis.
And we ayu refer. Gereg ak bea. Hver þar.
Alright, we should be having a good hand in, and then we can just tech.
Gereg you er. Bea bea.
Inito.
Alright, sick. You can get back on the town center. You guys can go some wood hunting.
Ak.
You can join them.
Ro iya tawid.
Alright, so now we tech. Gonna cancel that villager for now. And you got a sun-dried mud brick.
Hver þar.
Like to have cheaper buildings, it's always a nice thing. Alright, so let's get the bow saw upgrade. Get copper shields. Another attack. At least they're all focusing Chiron. Someone that regenerates, and we got Priest to make him regenerate faster.
Esto.
Not a good attack from you, gentlemen.
Tayo. Tayo. You I air. Tayo.
You want to stop moving in a square?
Ayu refer.
Alright, so now we'll get the quarry upgrade. How much gold have we got left in this mine? It should be enough for prosperity.
Skipan.
If I could even afford it. Now, where's the other ox cart? Get carpenters. And we'll get sun-dried brick by buying the wood. Because we got plenty of gold. Alright, we'll get 3 sphinxes.
Greek.
Gonna get heavy spearmen. I don't really go to the mythic age in this level, Raider. I mean, it's nice to get the, Osiris thing. But, yeah.
Entio. Hver þar. Já.
Alright, so quarry's complete, cast prosperity. Get the maximum amount of gold we can get out of that mine. I'm gonna buy some more wood because I'm shorting out on wood a lot. Get the copper weapons upgrade, start training spearmen. Well, actually, no, we'll buy some food. Get the levy barracks upgrade. Whenever the guys can drop food, please, that would be handy. There we go. Now we'll train spearmen. Then we'll take this local area here, build a migdol. Where's the pharaoh? I know I can get a lot of food from there, but probably better off getting the upgrades for now. So we can start training spearmen faster. So that wood's done. We'll move to the oasis. Wow, that didn't get as much gold as I thought I did from that, to be honest. Alright, so let's take out this area. There's the tower. Oh, we're being attacked. Let's deal with the attack first.
et Vulre.
That's a lot of axemen that aren't upgraded. Send the Sphinxes to the tower. Raider says to never get the levies. I don't know. Just build more buildings. I mean, you can do that. I mean, especially as Egyptians, they only cost 75. But I still find it pretty nice to have. I'm just going to send a bunch to the tamarisk tree now. I mean, you'd get levies for the Migdol, because those are expensive buildings. For barracks, maybe not. We could go to the next stage. I mean, we got more than enough, but upgrades are better. Right, that gold mine's about to run out. Let's just move now. Get the town center and that. Are you going to build? You know, it might not be worth building this thing. At least there. Didn't I have villagers constantly training? Yeah, 800 food. But you got, compared to gold, you got infinite food. Sure, you can get infinite gold as long as you got like a town center and a market. But compared to food, I mean, food's free when you got a bunch of farms. Even if it is slower than, say, hunting. It's about what resources you have. Alright, I shouldn't need any more spearmen. I'm going to replace them with cavalry. Bum, bum, bum. Skip on. Remember, this isn't also Reddit. This isn't multiplayer where you need to do everything micromanaged to perfection kind of thing. Like, I get the idea that you don't want to stop training villagers, because in multiplayer, it's more about how much resources you have versus how big an army you can make and how fast you can reinforce. I get that. But, with set scenarios, especially like in the campaign, it's, you know, you kind of just want to get as big as army as possible. I'm not going to build a second Migdol when I also have no room here, you know? I could build a couple here. That honestly, like, I get it. Like, if the resources you need are gold and wood, you want the majority of your villagers' laborers on gold and wood. I'm not denying that. But since I have a good balance regardless on this level, I don't really have to worry about it too much. But I know what you're saying, and it probably is usually better to have more on the resources you need than less, instead of having a balance. Okay, now my villagers are getting blocked. So I'm just going to push forward and start using some units.
Into you.
You know what? Let's advance, because why not?
Into you.
Gritayo. UIR.
Go.
I've never tried attacking all the bases located here, here, and here. I know I've attacked the top one at some point, but I've never gone and just attacked all of them.
Into you.
Finito. Rig UIR. Iatawit.
Into you.
I mean, it'll make for a fun time attacking everything.
Into you.
All the elephants being tanky bastards.
A hero has fallen.
Anyway, the Tamarisk tree is nearly done. We're halfway. Yeah, because your main objective's in the tree. It's not like the Dwarven Forge where you can kill all the giants' buildings and you don't have to wait for the timer.
Iatawit. Rig.
Into you. Verify.
Got 23 villages cutting right now. Yeah, I mean, now it's just really the waiting game. Love it though, you attack those two towers, and you get a massive, like, Gargarensis' massive army pouring down on you, and then once you've just gotten rid of them, they don't send anything else at you. Son of Osiris showed what they were good for. Yes, that one Anubite's certainly going to make me quake in fear.
Rig.
Bum 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 bum.
Gary.
I mean, we see them all the time in the Golden Gift Raider. Dwarves cutting down trees. What was it? Dwarves under Thor in Age of Mythology have less of a penalty for cutting down resources, right? They also cost 10 less gold. They're not exactly the same level as Gatherers, but they're pretty damn close. Unfortunately, that's all you can build in the Golden Gift. Anyway, watch that first step. Probably the best one.
Ajax, black sails. Those are Kamos's pirates.
Do you think Kamos is here?
He's here. Gargarensis would want Kamos watching over the peace personally.
Then he's gonna have a really bad day.
Alright. Easy mission, really. As long as you do it right. So, first objective, stealing the ships. Unfortunately, it's easier said than done, because there are a bunch of Colossus we have to kill, as well as a lot of elephants. Well, there's like 2 Colossus. It's not really that much when you think about it. But you kind of want to bait the enemies up here, so you can take them out little by little. Which one moves faster, the catapult or the siege tower? siege tower by 0.5. There's 3 colossi. I stand corrected. Oh, there's the morale boost that was needed.
A hero has fallen.
Oh, I lost 2 hoplites. That's a shame. That's actually not bad for us, because we want to train as many villagers as possible. And send them back here. But I usually like to get past this area without losing a hoplite when I can avoid it. But I lost 4. That's actually my worst record yet. Yeah, I figured. Thank you for freeing us from the pirates. We shall build colossi for you. I don't want to cast bronze and I don't want to cast rain.
Into you.
Thank you for freeing us from the pirates. We will build colossi for you. Come back when they are ready.
Good. Into you.
Where the hell's Arcantos? There he is. Oh yeah, but Arcantos went down, that's why he's not part of Control Group 1 anymore.
Look at these defenses. We'd be dead men without these pirate ships.
Into you. Into you.
A pirate has chased us away from our homes. We will help you defeat him.
Alright, so first thing, let's get this wall up.
Before we attack Kamos's main base.
Antio.
In which.
There isn't much gold here. We'll have to push forward or go back to find
And we'll also build a dock. So we are under ISIS again. I think in the next level we get to go under Ra. For once.
Into you. In which.
God's sakes, building a wall here sucks. Want to build a granary so we can get those goats fattened up faster. Gonna make use of 4 fishing spots. These 4 here. I don't think we can get that one. I think that one's just in range of tower. Love how they've left sections of the wall not done. I mean, seriously, guys? Alright, we don't have long. We only have until 45 seconds before we need to move out. Alright, let's get ready to go.
Rig.
In you. By you. In which. Into you.
Rig.
Into you.
Oh, we are gonna be on a time crunch. We will probably take a little bit of damage, but we'll make it just fine.
In which. In which.
Oh, it's gonna be close now. 30 seconds. Yeah, they'll take damage from that last tower for sure. Pirate ships, we're gonna have to wait and see.
In which act? Rig. Act.
You. Gerek.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be real close.
Gerek.
It's too late. The second ship's way behind. And he hasn't scouted us yet, see? So he won't attack until he actually comes here. So we're good.
Into you.
Antio, Hayo,
Inito, Pro
in
Iatawit,
which UAE.
Cabos' forces have detected us.
In
The
we
channel
are
is no
here.
longer safe.
Inito, EU refer, Inito,
You know, I could have sworn I didn't order you to go that far. But, you know, to each their own.
Rig, Pro Iatawit,
I mean, 12's a good chunk.
Prostagma, Lege, Prostagma. Prostagma.
in which UIR,
Let's see. Ah, that one is out of range of the tower, so it's safe, sort of.
in which
Ark.
in which up, in which
Start using those goats. Just out of range of the tower, damn. Brought in the wet.
Rig,
Guys, gold mine right there.
Into you.
Arcantos, we have a Colossus ready for you.
Colossus is ready. And they're better quality Colossi than they are for the enemy. So we're just mainly going to be training chariot archers and probably spearmen, I think. Wow, okay. No need to be passive aggressive. Wankers.
Lege, Lege, Thos.
I'd rather not lose my hoplites early, thank you very much. Holy crap, this is insane how much they are sending at me. Alright.
Lege, Hello, smacking.
They are breaking through my wall.
Smacking.
I'll be able to hold them off, but I'm going to lose a lot of my early hoplites, and that's going to suck.
in which EU refer,
Hetimus. Hello, smacking. Girek.
Inito, UIR,
Hetimus.
I don't really want to lose my catapult early either, because that's kind of necessary. Well, you don't normally get attacked a lot on this map. I guess it's because the wall placement I had was pretty shit too. I don't think I actually got to the end properly.
Inito,
So it is partially my fault I'm being attacked more often than not. I think I like, yeah, you can see the little gap there.
Rig, in which,
Alright, so we're going to get a bunch of spearmen quite early.
in which
I might even get a couple of wage jets, even though I don't normally build them. Alright, need to start using those goats.
Inito, Tayo,
Petrostagma. Vulome.
Gotta start getting farms up too now.
Inito, Tayo, Baya,
Baya.
In which.
Got one more fishing spot we gotta take advantage of.
up,
Gotta get Persian. Boom. I love how fishing ships can somehow build a dock.
Into you.
Alright, where's the Pharaoh? Let's get some resources back in. Because we're falling behind.
Into you. In wedge.
What relic is here? Gather wood and gold faster. It's nice. More food! I got 20 on food and I'm still low on food. Come on, more food. U-I-L. See, now the attacks have stopped even though my wall's been destroyed.
Into you.
More! I must have more farms. I also must have more food. Jesus Christ. Alright, armory's up. We are still under ISIS, so upgrading will cost 720 for food. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's bad that we lost our early siege, but we can replace it. So it's not all bad. Alright, cancel that laborer. Because now we'll save to advance. We have to go with Hathor here. If we want to get our Colossi, we need Hathor. It's either that or a slow Juggernaut push all the way through here. And I'd rather not do that. Right, I don't have any woodcutting camps. Probably be best to do that now. I thought a wedge actually costs wood, out of all things. What jet? We're gonna want copper shields for sure. I want that upgrade, so we're gonna need another monument. Some more monuments would be the better way of saying it. When I get to the next stage and I'll get the next upgrade, I think it's irrigation. We'll cast rain. Another one. We'll get shaft mine, bow saw, get sun-dried brick, sun-dried mud brick. We also need to get a siege works. Alright, I don't need any more spearmen. We're good on the spearman front. Thank you. So we got 2 Colossi now. Alright, the irrigation upgrade should be done. So we cast rain. Although those two, I probably could have waited for those two. We get quarry. Don't think we're gonna need carpenters, but I'll still grab it just in case. Gotta get heavy spearmen. I definitely want draft horses. And we might as well, we gotta get a rock. We gotta get a rock over the island, start transferring stuff around. Huh. You are not wrong, Raider. They have champion infantry.
Into you.
But they're medium. What the living hell, as well as medium? Champion infantry and medium spearmen. Yeah, so they got the Greek upgrades because the hoplites have the Greek upgrades. That's correct. So they actually have double upgrades. That's... I don't know what to think of that. Those guys were food gatherers, but... Right, Let's get draft horses. I want 3 or 4 siege towers because I've lost a bunch. Quarry improvement is done. Let's get a rock. So we can bring the Colossi over. I need more chariot archers. So that is an issue because I don't have chariot archers, which means it's going to be difficult to kill Kamos in one shot. You are not getting hit by the watchtower. I might have to kill a couple, or kill the Waydjets. I don't think I need them anymore. Gonna need another rock. We'll cast bronze before we invade this time because of the Isis statues. I don't think we'll get a third Colossus, but... Get those upgrades. Alright, so I got 3 towers. Get a 4th one. Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice a few spearmen here, as well as the Waydjets. Definitely gonna get a 3rd rock, because we need a 3rd rock. Wait, isn't that 2 there? 1. Where's the one for my, Oh yeah, I don't need these pirate ships either anymore. That's more free pop. And we want to get the armory upgrades up too before we attack. Oh, that's running out of gold. Alright, we're gonna leave that gold now because it's pretty much out. We're gonna grab that. Antio. Put the siege in that. What other upgrades am I missing? Bronze mail, leather frame shield. That'll be handy because we're going to be dealing with fortresses there, and we've got a good chunk of spearmen. Alright, so I think we are ready for the assault. I mean, we could just wait for the armor upgrades to finish and then we'll do so. Shouldn't take too much longer. Salt amphora. I got too much food and not enough gold. Could send the ferret over. How long is this one gonna take? Oh, it's gonna take a while.
Into you. And which? Garrick. Into you. Garrick.
There we go.
Greek. Into you. Into you.
Okay. Heroes go with the siege. Because I want them to drop first. Alright, so we need bronze, hoplites. Legendary, I get that you like mods, man, but I don't need the mods. I shouldn't need them. I like to kind of play clean at this point. Alright, siege first, along with the heroes.
Into you. At you. In which.
Kill Kamos!
Into you. Into you.
That's it. Easy. Wouldn't that mod be illegal in online play, by the way, Raider? I mean, I get it tells you shit.
What was that you said before? Something about hanging my head from your ship?
Your head will still decorate a mast, even if I'm not the one to lash it there.
So sorry, Kamos, you will not see my head come off my head. Best cutscene ever. In this game, anyway. Apparently it's fine online. Like, I wouldn't mind upgraded seeing where your citizens actually are on food or not, instead of just being there, but... And you're about to join him!
So, you failed me again, Kemsit.
There was nothing I could do, General. Kamos is dead.
And you're about to join him. Can you at least deliver me the army you promised? The passage to the underworld will soon be open, and you know what manner of creatures lurk within.
They are traveling along the coast now. They will be here soon.
I'm going to ride out and motivate them to travel faster.
What should I do?
Keep the men digging. If they reach the underworld, pray to Poseidon that you can hold off whatever comes out until I return.
The scouts have sighted Amonra and Chiron. They have the pieces of Osiris with them.
What of Arcantos?
No word, sir.
It is getting late. We must start and hope that Arcantos arrives in time. Send the signal. That's the signal.
Bloody cutscenes.
That's what we were waiting for.
We must bring the pieces of Osiris together near the pyramid. Only then can he be reborn.
It's funny because originally they weren't bloody broken.
You need to
Alright, get that monument, get that dock,
EU refer.
and then get that granary.
Refer.
Those guys can do food, these guys can do gold. And we'll cut the wood later. Manra, go tank that tower, and then the spearman will join you.
Get it. U-E-R. At you.
In which tayo I air.
Get those upgrades.
Get it.
Rig.
I want one priest.
Rig via.
Alright, so the fishing ships will provide a lot of our food too. Get extra speed on our monuments. Alright, we'll heal up our guys, then I'll take out the other tower next. I want Persian. Or Persine, whatever you call it. Does sound like it'll be Persine over Persian. Alright, Manra's satisfactorily healed. Move in for the next tower. Alright, start retraining laborers again.
Into you. Into you.
Alright, we're gonna bring these guys up closer north so we can keep an eye out.
Rig up.
Alright, let's get some wood cutting going. So we can join our two camps. I think I built one ship extra. Oh no, I got enough.
In which tayo up.
Oh, we can't get any upgrades without wood.
In which. And you. Into you.
Greek. UIL.
UIL.
In which.
Alright, there is another tower we gotta deal with. So we want to get rid of that tower because there's some fishing ships here we want to take over. Get some jackals on that end. Okay, so now if we really wanted to, we can go all the way around here if we had to. But it's just easier to cut a corner here. Excuse me. We can get some laborers over here to start cutting from this end too. No reason not to share the wealth. Take care of those hippos. We are going to get a few more spearmen after heavy, because they do like to attack with siege on this side, which is a little frustrating. What relic is this? Infantry have more hack armor. This wouldn't be a bad one. So much resources. Come on, I need carpenters. Come on, no fishing ship? I could do it manually, but there's no point. Not now you all want to deliver food. Get a market there for later. I will forage. Alright, let's explore a little bit with Amanra. Gonna build an obelisk there. Alright, shouldn't take us too long to cut our way through. Oh, there's another tower here we can get rid of. Alright, we can get the next fishing ship upgrade. We can get husbandry and irrigation as well. And we can also get the gold upgrade shaft mine in about 15 food. Never mind, it's now 70 or so. That sound when you hit those arrows on the hippopotamus. What the hell are you doing? Get over here. No. Alright, I shouldn't need any more Nubites for this defense. Cast Plague of Serpents. Manra is not going to be able to handle them even with the serpents. I swear Plague of Serpents feels useless. Oh, here comes an attack. We'll have to cast Ancestors here, I think. Yep, for sure. A hero has fallen. Hey, Ancestor boys, get in there. bum, bum, boom. Alright, I don't need any more laborers on this side. We're good.
We need to.
Just get rid of that wall. Pff, attack! Ugh, my god. Okay, I need to get a siege works over here. Alright, I believe we've cut our way through. Which is excellent. Because now we can start training camels. Well, if not, we're pretty damn close.
Rig, you refer?
Well, that's a lot of chariot archers.
In which Naya in shred?
Jesus Christ, they got a lot. Are they still traveling around? Okay, I guess the way's not open just yet. Alright, I'm gonna need some more Anubites over here. Get a Scorpion Man too, since I got the favor for it. Alright, let's slow down on the Spearmen for now. Bloody siege towers. How much longer on the cutting? Come on, we're nearly there. I need to get a siege tower. So I want to break through this wall in a second. Oh, 59 gold. Alright, I need one more siege tower, I think we'll do. Yeah, I was wondering why my gold was coming slow. I don't have shaft mines yet, of all things. Anubites, really? It's one thing I hate when you play on defensive mode. Units like the Anubite will jump and then run back and doing nothing, but take damage. Okay, how many farms have I got? I don't think it's enough to justify grain just yet. I should win this fight. Guys, with food. You guys were gold. Oh, there's some gold there you can use. I don't need any more. I'm good. Hello, Sphinxes, my old friends. Let's kill them now. I'm gonna cast rain now. Some more barracks. Nice little long slog. Psst, such a contradictory statement there, huh? Alright, path is open. Alright. Sick. Get that upgraded. Let's get some extra fishing ships that we honestly could have not needed, but you know.
At you.
Thank you for freeing us. We will gather food for you.
Thank you. Alright, we're gonna tech when we can afford to do so. Just need the gold. Sell the wood, sell the food, sell the wood, sell the food. Gonna need some more support here. Hey, I knew about get in there. Bum 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 bum. You know, we might be running into a little bit of a problem. Let's call some mercs down.
A hero has fallen.
A hero has fallen. Mercs, what are you doing? Man, I love it when they stand still. Merc spamming Lama. What? Gives a shit. I need some units. I got some units.
Into you.
Now it looks like my Pharaoh died, which sucks.
A hero has fallen.
I didn't really have a lot of monuments.
A hero has fallen.
Hey, where's my other piece? So many attacks, so little time. Yeah, it's 1:30 AM where you are, Rose. And what's up? Think it's sleep time. Alright. Enjoy your sleep, mate. Oh, come on, Radar. Really, man? Just gonna constantly send spearmen over.
A hero has fallen.
A new pharaoh has arisen to lead your people. Great. You are now the son of Osiris. Get over there. So many spearmen, so little time. No, I'm gonna get a barracks here too, just in case.
A hero has fallen.
Just gonna constantly send troops over, because I can. Probably should get a Migdol too. Only one unit can gather from a farm at a time. What's wrong with you? I need a catapult, that's what I need. Got too much wood. Yes, because sending camels against spearmen is a good idea. Stab. Then again, sending spearmen against chariot archers is not a good idea. I'm really doing a Zap Renegade strategy here, and it's silly. Come on, Arcantos, I kind of want you over here. Where are my Osiris pieces? There we go. Son of Osiris does it again.
Into you. Into you. Guru. Guru. At you. At you.
I need to get draft horses because those are just so damn slow.
Get it.
Anyway, a candle should arrive in a minute.
Get it.
I mean, you could. I think if you get the pieces here early, he does come earlier, but he always comes around the 20-minute mark. 20 to 25. I can't remember which it is.
Into you.
Hey, look, it's ancestors. I believe that's my control. There you go. I think it's like the 25-minute mark. He even gives you extras that you don't need. Also a lot of tents. Yeah, I completely forgot I haven't gotten all the armory upgrades yet.
Into you.
Then we get to play another Greek level, which is easy peasy. Catapults, fire! That damage. Fire! Uh-oh. Well, rip. I think he does, Raider. Because I think normally he comes at the... I know he comes between 20 and 25 minutes. I know that much. I just can't remember the definite time. So I think if you get the pieces down early, he comes early. How much speed does a camel give from that upgrade anyway? 0.76. It's not bad. It's nearly a full point of speed. Also, my Son of Osiris right next to a tower and not being focused down. Sucks because we get a cool cutscene coming up and it gets messed up. So bad. Oh, we're out of gold. See ya, villagers. Where's the last Osiris piece? Is this seriously stuck outside when I ordered him over here? Hey, it's completely free. No more of his buildings. Except for that. It's fully. Bloody Nuwa. I don't have the freaking Chinese campaign. Don't give me that crap. That really shouldn't be there. Our piece is in position.
All the pieces are here. Why does nothing happen?
It takes time.
We'll make it take less time.
I'm glad you've all gathered here. You're just in time. And I'm glad you brought the pieces of Osiris with you. Do you see now? Nothing happens. Your god is dead. What? No!
See?
The earth, and with my 2 feet taken possession.
Gargarensis still breathes. Come on.
We're too late.
There is another gate to the north. That's where they're headed. I home. Find us a ship, Amonra.
So yeah, because campaign levels tend to start when the cutscene's playing, that's when the timer usually starts. 20 minutes on that level, for example, could be like 1 or 2 minutes into the level immediately. So it's 20 minutes or whatever whenever the pieces get there first. Since I got up there before like 22 minutes, Ajax and Arcantos pretty much spawn. Old friends.
That ship belongs to Odysseus. From the looks of it, Poseidon hasn't been kind to him.
Bring us around. We'll go ashore and see if there's any sign of him.
If Odysseus landed here, at least he's eating well.
Ajax, wait. The pigs. They don't look... Something is wrong.
Hello, Cersei.
Ajax, Arcantos, help! The crew and...
We're all going to die!
You won't die today. Let's find the others.
A villager! Don't let him get...
So, I have no idea why in all hell Cersei transformed them into boars instead of pigs. Because now she's just pretty much sealed her fate. As Arcantos boar and Ajax boar go and kick her ass.
There's a village up ahead. We'll find more pigs there.
Want to keep the pigs safe, so... Because there's wolves that'll kill them. Wolves and other enemies. So once the villager says that, we can ignore the villagers in this specific area. As the boar, kill the wolves, and then move up.
Look sharp. We're nearing another village.
Yeah, as pigs you're going to look sharp. Anyway, there is a special pig in this level. Well, there's actually 2 special pigs. We can't really get to the other one. But there's one down here. That's actually a priest, so it'll help us a lot. Early on.
More enclosures nearby, and more crewmen to be rescued.
Have you come to rescue us?
I mean, then what happened to Odysseus, Raider? Odysseus was turned into a normal pig. He's a hero. Yeah, and the priest too. So that kind of blows a hole out of that explanation that curse doesn't normally affect heroes. Alright, there should be one more pen we can take advantage of. Yeah. Send the pigs up north. And all we're going to be doing is spam training Minotaur for the rest of the level. I kid you not, that's all we're going to be doing. Back to the classic 4 levels early strats of just training a myth unit to win. Did you see that? We walked right past them. Yeah, because a convoy of pigs means jack shit, right?
Did you see that? We walked right past them.
path leads to Circe's citadel. It looks well defended. Maybe we can find another way in.
True, but they didn't show him as a bloody pig, Raider. Even if he did stay there. Oh boy. Amount of shit going along right now. It's not cool. Hello, Temple of Zeus. All the units you get are counter units here, by the way. Then there's no Hoplite, there's no Toxite. They're Peltist and the Hyperspists, or whatever you call them. UIR. Alright, so get Labyrinth of Minos upgrade, and then train as many Minotaur as you possibly can. Meantime, we're going to clean up north up here. Actually, we need a few houses first. So get those houses done. I mean, still getting a javelin to your foot or your body would hurt. We are still going to need some more villagers, because otherwise how are we going to train more Minotaur? God damn it, I hate it when they spawn behind that thing. Get a dock up here. Yep, keep praying because we need more Minotaur. Iorofero. We kind of want to start the attack before the watchtowers get upgraded. So we're going to wait till we get about 4 Minotaur, then assault. Bum, bum. I should probably be able to attack now. Right, now we need to get some wood. I think we only need 3 there. I mean, you can ignore the space, but you'd ignore it at your own peril. Because he does send quite a bit of forces after you if you don't deal with it. Give them a morale boost. Why didn't I cast Restoration? I should have cast that earlier. Alright, the first thing we want to get rid of is the archery range, because that's what they mostly like to train. Then you can get rid of the town center next. Oh yeah, my peltists are still here. The priest defending against the hoplite. So we don't use bolt because we want to save it for Cersei. Oh, here comes the cavalry army. Why didn't they come through the gate? Oh, hello, they're coming from my base. Well, one Minotaur and a tower should be able to take care of it. Pfft, and a priest that's going to die for sure. Unfortunately, rip those villagers that just died. Extra damage town center with 2 Minotaur. Yeah, I think I win. Don't really need to destroy the armory. Alright. Again, we should have enough to end this level. We got 8 Minotaur. Peltists. So yeah, this level's pretty easy. What level of Titans do you think you're talking about, Emital? Because there's not really a lot of sneaky levels in Titans. Do you remember the level number or the level name? And I can guarantee I can tell you how to beat it. Are we talking about the 3rd level, where you have to all those plenty vaults? I don't even know why I'm going for the town center. I don't really need to go for it. Just go for the fortress. Oh, are we talking about Atlantis Reborn? That's the only level I remember saving in that campaign. That's the 2nd level. Yeah, Cersei. Get bolted. Easy.
I thought I'd end my days as a pig on this miserable island. I owe you for rescuing me, but I must return home. Thank you, Arcantos.
You owe us nothing, friend. We can spare a ship for you and your men to sail home in.
Alright, so we're going to begin the Norse campaign, and probably one of the harder levels of this campaign, North. So we'll deal with that in a second.
There are 3 things to remember when playing the Norse. Instead of building granaries or storehouses, the Norse bring their resources to mobile drop sites known as ox carts. Ox Scots can be trained out of the town center and ordered to move almost anywhere on the map. Another difference for the Norse is how they gain favor. Instead of praying to their gods, the Norse gain favor through battle. They simply fight to please their gods. Whenever a Norse soldier is fighting anything in the game, your favor will increase. The final difference is that all Norse buildings are constructed or repaired by infantry units. Norse gatherers can only build farms and collect resources. Any Norse infantry unit can build and repair buildings.
Alright, look. Let me tell, if you can remember the level, I can tell you how it's done, but if you can't remember, I haven't watched my own videos in ages, man, so I can't tell you what to do. Alright, we lose 2 of our heroes, and its level is a bit of a bitch. It should be fun.
At least Gagarensis has made his path clear.
This is the pass we seek. Beyond is Midgard.
I hope it is warmer in Midgard.
The north is full of tangled things, and text, and aching eyes, and dead is all the innocence of anger and surprise.
Alright.
The avalanche has scattered our men. Our first task is to reunite our forces. We will need all the help we can muster to get through this pass alive.
This pass is full of wolves. We must be careful.
They mostly come out at night. Alright, let's get you guys down here. Hello, Arch. And thank you for that wonderful Aliens reference. Alright, let's get this town center built ASAP. You can also build here, but then you'll be in the middle of all 3 bases, so just be aware of that. You just realized you made that reference? Alright, have the throwing axemen deal with that. We're gonna send the heroes to take on the Enhania. Nah, I said it's in between stream and recording, so I don't. It's a compromise until June, because I'm not gonna do this 3 times in a bloody row when I'm getting a new graphics card in July. So I'll do a proper one then. Alright, so remember guys, until you advance to the next stage, your Herseers are weak as shit. They only do 2 damage. So please be aware of that. Or you're going to suffer a very bad time. They might have been making a reference to Alien, they might have not. I doubt it, to be honest, but... Alright, so we're going to immediately tech up. We're going to go for Healing Spring. Now, some people, like Radar, prefer to go Trolls. I prefer to build Towers, even though it costs a little more. Depends on your playstyle, really. Get the economy upgrades while you can. You're going to want them. Cantos, give him a morale shot, please. There we go. We certainly need to get a few more dwarves and then a bunch more gatherers. Oh, we're not going to get anywhere. If you like to start here, it's actually easier to take out the giant space because they don't have burning oil, and as long as your 2 main heroes, Amanra and Arkantos, tank, you can take out the giant space pretty quickly, and then take out this one when you get back. Again, it comes down to a little luck. So now our Hessiers finally have some damage. Skip on.
Temples like this one.
Alright, so bait them out so you can clean them out a little.
Let's destroy them all.
Come on. We need to get a barracks up. We need to get another ox cart. Alright, so now send Amanra and Akantos first so they can tank the hill fort. And get rid of this temple. Then we can just leave this fort alive and run. Don't know what that Ulsak's doing. Alright, now we run like hell. Oh shit. This is going to be a problem. The Ulsak attracted attention. This is actually going to cost me quite a bit. Ah, you fucking Ulsak! Of course you'd go and find my villagers. Alright, well I lost one for sure. Oh no, maybe I didn't. Maybe he got lucky. No, you've got your own one. Alright, we've got to get these towers up before they become champions. How many Hosiers I got? It's got 7. That should be enough against a mass... Fenrir rush. I need to upgrade the tower before I build any more. Alright, now begins the slow process of training units. Alright, so we got the watchtower upgrade. And now we have to make sure we also spread them out so they can always constantly fire. Need to get that wall up. Plenty of elk down there. Make use of it. Alright, he's in the Mythic Age. We've got to prepare for Fimbulwinter too. All because that Ulsak went out of the way when I ordered him to stay around. So yeah, be careful where you send your units. Because they might say, hey, there's a cliff there, so I'm going to go all the way around regardless. And it screws you over. I should be able to avoid Fimbulwinter's most of its damage anyway. Alright, so 7 on wood should be fine for building more watchtowers and infantry if I needed to. Keep the heroes at the front, so they'll, you know, be the prime targets. Can gonna get some farms for safe food. Or safe as it can be when they rush you. Don't really need the pickaxe. I will need the plow though. Alright, we're gonna get one more tower, then we're gonna start training some spare throwing axemen.
Something. Skipan. Ég vil. Tilbúin.
Tempoin.
Samþykkt. Já.
I think there's some more food down south.
Skip. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Skipan.
Yep, there they come. As long as the heroes are tanking, you should be alright.
Skipan. Ádrás.
Amandra can heal faster with the healing fountain, of course. Say, look, they're already champions. So you need the counters pretty badly here. Yep, just exactly what I was afraid of. Come on, boys, get in there. At least when Fenrirs die, they get weaker, because they're stronger in packs. Jesus Christ. Can I heal my guys now? Thank you. Jesus bloody Christ. Alright, yeah, so we got no more safe hunting animals except for those boars. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a lot of wood cut down so we can build farms from that wood. I wish... There's Fimbulwinter! Only one wolf. Where are the rest? Here they come. Alright, it's relatively safe. That was a pretty bad Fimbulwinter by him.
Something.
I need to get that wood upgrade. That wall is partially finished. That's not really an effective wall. Ah, Kantos, you are not being stuck there. Alright. Need housing now. I am falling very far behind.
Skipan? Ég vil. Ég vil. Hver þar? Satt. Ég vil.
Ég vil. Tilbúin.
I shouldn't need much more. Oh boy! That's an attack. Guys, move it!
A hero has fallen. A hero has fallen.
Wow, that one in Hanya decided to come nuts. This level sucks, man. I hate it so much. Literally one of the worst levels. Killing my dwarves too. Where are all these Fimbulwinter wolves, Fenrir wolves coming from now? Love how they freaking always go for the carts too. Let's ignore the heroes that are more of a threat to them. Alright, I can... It's still possible to come back from this, it's just such a pain. Probably gonna get more watchtowers, that's for bloody sure. Oh cool, now the giants are attacking. I don't get much of a chance to heal.
A hero has fallen.
And the giants hit hard. Well, I got enough training, so that's the plus. What I need now is an armory. I gotta be honest though, my placement wasn't helpful. Like, my placement wasn't the greatest this time. I got enough to hold enough for another attack, because then they're not getting any stronger at this point. They're max upgrades, so if we can hold them off at max upgrades, we're doing okay. Keep the Herseer back until the Fenrir wolves arrive. The watchtowers and the throwing axemen should do just fine along with the heroes.
A hero has fallen.
There we go. It doesn't help when they attack all at once. That's another thing that can happen. So now we're going to try to advance, get some armor, or even just getting some armory upgrades will help a lot. Alright, so we're going to heal our heroes. And then we're going to send them off to kill the giant base. Yep, there we go. So these guys hit hard too, as well as taking hard damage from the Fenrir wolves, just because they're in a pack. But now this is perfect. I can attack the giant's base and essentially get rid of it before the next attack happens. I shouldn't need any more gatherers. So the giant's base is up here. Just getting these armory upgrades will easily turn the tide. So we don't even really have to go to heroic age, but I would if I could do so. But in this case, it's probably better to just upgrade your weapons. Alright, so the green base is around there somewhere. And armor. So when you see like little patches of dirt looking green like this, you're close to a base. Might as well get another watchtower. You guys gonna help? Alright, bring him back. I want the giants to focus on the main heroes, not the Herseers. Because the giants, they hit hard. More woods over here, guys. Sometimes Arcantos doesn't shout when he gets full morale, like or full energy bar, so you have to push him off and then order another attack. I think it happens because it needs to be a new target. Now watch, just because of those upgrades, my towers will do more damage, and my throwing axemen will do more damage. A lot of people forget that iron weapons also increases the damage of buildings, as well as ships, so it's something to keep in mind. Alright, so we want to bait the giants down first. Kill the giants, then we're gonna... And in this case, we need to kill the hill fort. It'll be much better if we do. Alright, we're about to tech up too, because we have more than enough resources. Except for food. We have plenty of gold. Just like Kanos carrying this big lantern. So yeah, a little bit of a rough start, but we made it. Alright, if the giants do come around, attack them. You should be close enough where the hill fort won't attack you back. We might have to send some more reinforcements up, we'll see. Looks like we're fine. It's just going to take a little longer. We even have more than enough army to take on the red base with the frost ability. Alright, take the final temple. Second final temple, because we have to destroy the temples. Yo. Alright. Alright, so now we can get medium infantry as well. And we might as well get the Hosier's move faster upgrade. That's pretty sick to have. As well as Huntress's axe. And we'll bring our guys back to base. Red hasn't attacked me in a while either. Alright, now that we're on the heroic gauge, you can use the dwarf gold mine. It's not a bad idea when you're in heroic gauge, because it still gives you 3,000. Gives you enough as a medium mine. Because this area is not exactly safe yet. But we can make it safe now, so that's a plus. We're going to move out and deal with the last temple. Finally get that dwarf pickaxe upgrade too. The one I didn't need because the dwarves were just mining fast enough. Now we just gotta hope that red doesn't raid through the wall, because if he raids through the wall then we're kind of in a bit of a pickle. So our plan is to go to red's base up here, freeze any enemy army he has, break through the wall, just rush for the temple. That's the plan. Although, just in case we fail, we are going to build a couple of barracks and just, you know, reinforce. Oh, hello, the Fenrir wolves are here. They followed my army. Where the fuck are you guys going? Chasing a faster Ulsark. Jesus Christ. Alright, you guys can stop training. You're no longer needed training there. Jesus Christ, they wanted to go off their merry way. Tempoin. Alright. Now let's move up. Bum, bum, bum. There is a hill fort right on the edge too, so that's a little problematic. Freeze! And just get armory upgrades when you can afford them. Might have been worth getting the copper shield upgrades for stopping the fortress and such, but you don't have to really worry about it when you got a critical mass of units. I didn't even deposit the relic. Kanos is still carrying a massive lantern. So then we turn right on this path where the market is. And there's the last temple. Bloody hell, man. Such an annoying level. It's why I reckon... Like, quite honestly, it's not hard when you know what you're doing, but I just find it to be hard because I don't like this level. Because it's just what you have to do with the amount of resources you have. And the fact that they're in the Mythic Age when they begin attacking you doesn't help. Like, the deck is stacked against you.
We'll have to find another way through.
We are being watched.
Where?
Wait here.
Alright, 2 more levels for this part to go. The Dwarven Forge. And the next one.
What do you think, Kitri?
We're running out of time. What choice do we have?
What do you think they'll want?
What are you little men doing up here?
Your help. We need your help.
Then come out of the shadows and speak with us.
Our forge has been invaded by giants. We need your army to drive them out.
I'm sorry, we don't have time to help you right now.
Wait. Can you reach Midgard from your forge?
Of course. Our forge is deep under the mountains and our mines go all the way through. You'll help us then?
If you deliver us into Midgard.
Excellent. Come. The mine entrance.
They're technically already on Midgard as far as I'm concerned. Midgard meant the freaking Earth plane. Alright. So while these guys are heroes, I don't like to keep them in the same control group because they stop your attack moves options. Because they also double function as gatherers.
We can build our base in this area.
So yeah, just keep that in mind. They are still decent against myth units, but they're also not strong compared to others. They have half the health. Relax, Manra. These ugly things throw rocks. Yeah, that would definitely be Atlantis Reborn, Imital. That was the only level of the walkthrough I remember saving anyway. On my original one. You don't really have to save on that one. There's a little trick you can pull to stop the underworld passage. It doesn't always work 100% though. So yeah, that will happen possibly tomorrow or the next day, if you keep an eye out. Alright, so we're gonna get dwarves first.
Skipan?
Tilbúin. Skipan. Já. Já. Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. I've probably also decided, guys, the Titans one, because there's only 12 levels, I'll probably be splitting it into 6, so split it in 2, 6 levels per player, instead of doing 3 by 4. It's probably just better that way. So that'll be something to look forward to, I guess. And I hate dealing with the giants in this level. I need to wall off this section. Like, right now. Keep forgetting to do that early. Because we only want the giants to come through one path, and that's this one. Rip dwarves. Yes, we can just walk through the wall. We haven't broken yet. Thank you, game. See. Let's collect the relics. Amanra, you already have a relic. Stop being greedy. Skipan? Elk there. Come on. Alright, I need a bunch of gatherers on wood immediately. See? Just in time. Better get the hand axe upgrade because we don't have anything on wood right now. And we have plenty of other resources. So what relics did we get? Odin's Spear. Ring of the Nibelung. And the Fetters of Fenrir. Oh, cool, the Walking Woods power already. Holy crap. Alright, where are the dwarf heroes? Where's the other one? Deal with it. See what I mean? How weak they are? In terms of health.
A hero has fallen.
I need to get a barracks up. Oh, at least I won't have to worry about the Walking Woods power being a problem. Tempoin. Giants have advanced through the Mythic Age, through the Malice of Hell. Of course, they also get a Hera upgrade, which sucks, but you know. Shot. Alright, let's get some housing up because we are pretty far behind on any economy upgrades, or any kind of economy. You know, I might not even get the medium infantry upgrade. I don't think it's really worth it. It's just a waste of resources. Since we're not going to be training anything but Herseers, mainly. And maybe Jarls. So medium cavalry could be a little bit of an investment. We're going on full house duty. Get full population, as it were. So when we start teching up, we're going to start training a lot of Herseer. We're going to go with Frost, I think. Actually, no, wait, hang on. Flaming weapons versus Frost. Yeah, let's go Frost. I also want the faster farming for later. We need to build a temple. Gotta deposit those relics somewhere. Tempoin? Actually, I don't think there's any more animals we can hunt, so there's no point getting hunting dogs or pig sticker. The giants being a pain in the ass. Attack the weakest link. Oh, there are a few more animals. So I won't have to worry about those guys going AWOL for a while. Why did you go that away? Ah, I really hate it when AI sucks. Man. Well, those villagers are dead. Why? Now they're going that way. There's a clear exit here. What made you go all the way around? There's even a gate here, so that's not a problem. God, AI can suck sometimes, man. Alright. I'm hijacking half your woodcutters. There we go. Bloody hell, man. That's frustrating when something like that happens. That's really frustrating. Oh, might as well get some frost giants. Oh, they're stuck. Oh well. I'm not gonna change my orders. Get a bunch more. Actually, I'm gonna get a few more dwarves.
Já.
Hver þar? Já.
I'm gonna need to build a market. Gonna wait till that forage stuff goes, though, I think. We can put it down there. Get those relics finally where they need to be. Hey, it's fire giants. Let's freeze them. Hit for like 80. Holy crap. Okay, that's a problem. Get off my wall. Alright, I'm gonna go destroy that forward base. Because the sooner I get rid of it, the sooner I can attack later. So I'll get all it done at once. I need more freaking gatherers too. I'm still poor in that regard. Ah, god damn it. Cancel. These frost giants should be enough. Along with the heroes. Alright, let's start getting some farms up. Alright, get rid of that fortress. There we go, now the economy's kicking in. I didn't even get the dock down bot. I probably should. Completely forgot about that. No wonder why I'm lacking in food. I normally get it. Come on, your Minerva, die. Little baby ale. Alright, now that's clear. We just have to build up our army. Can also build a new town center. You know, Masons against Giants is probably really effective, so if you need to get that upgrade, I would. Especially if you plan on building up here. Probably help you when you're taking the forges. How much favor do I have? Not enough to get winter harvest. Well, the Herseers are supposed to generate some, so hopefully see the fruits of that soon enough. I don't always have to fight to get favor. It's just going to be extremely slow. Oh, we're going to fight anyway. Give me some favor. Alright. Still lacking in a lot of areas for food. So I want to get those upgrades. Yep, it's extremely slow. But hey, I mean, it's still favor generation, so... That explains another reason why my food's going slow. I forgot to move the ox cart with them. Ah, more favor. I mean, I could probably go take the forward base now, but I don't think I'm going to risk the chance yet. I know it's slower, but I'd rather just get myself situated and set. That being said, that does not mean the ballista get a free ride on shooting at me. Freeze those fire giants, please. So they don't do jack crap. Iron shields is always nice. Alright, I'm gonna get one last upgrade, and then I'm gonna save. So I want to get to the Mythic Age. Just gonna build Herseers and be done. We can clean up this space at least. I want the Mythic Age because I want this to have the maximum amount of gold. The Dwarven Mine. Alright, I don't need any more. Yeah, I already got Winter Harvest. I already researched it. Bye. Fire giants are nice. It's amazing how much giants can make such a difference in your assaults. Their abilities are amazing. Especially Frost with their, like, armor. Alright, I still need to get upgrades. Research the secrets in our forge to use against the giants. Guess I'm not gonna need the dock after all. Just wait, our new one's nearly done.
Something. Something. Skip.
Oh wow! Where the hell was Chiron? Alright, right. Did not notice Chiron was missing until he showed up from behind their lines. Yeah, the ox carts don't get a lot of gold, but they're going to be necessary real soon. Hey, look, there's another attack as I'm trying to build shit. Seriously? Holy crap. You know what? I'm really tempted to cast Frost here, but I'm not going to. Because I want it for later. These bloody ballista, though, are driving me nuts! Thank God I got those armory upgrades, man! You wouldn't think ballista are annoying, but by God they are. That's like, what, the third time I've been interrupted trying to build buildings? Alright, good, I didn't take it. I don't want to take it yet. Alright. I'm gonna need the levy longhouse, which affects also other buildings, which is nice. I need to keep the favor up high so I can get the dwarf improvements. So I can't really get giants yet. There's plenty of wood down here, guys. Alright, let's go. Come on, Arcantos, you are part of Control Group 1. Ulfjal. Alright, so now we get these upgrades. And then we can start training our giants of our own again. Yeah, I wanted to use it. There you go. I used all 9, like nearly all 100 of it. Getting those upgrades. That's why I was saving it. Now we're gonna go destroy their base. And I'm just gonna keep sending frost giants at their face too. Legendary Jackal. No, seriously, screw off ballista. I hate dealing with the ballista. Apparently I didn't get max housing. So I gotta get that done. We got another temple. I still hate that they give you the most useless fire starting power here. Quite frankly, the most useless power they can give you.
A hero has fallen. A hero has fallen.
That's a lot of fire giants. Keep reviving each other, guys, please. It's doing wonders for me.
A hero has fallen.
So yeah, we can actually end this mission early just by killing all the buildings. Yeah, this scene sort of reminds me of what happens later in the campaign. Loki's temple. Loki's temple. Oh, that level. Yeah, that's the golden gift. That's not the Titans campaign. That's a whole other thing. Imital. That's glitched on this version. Something fierce, worse than the Titans campaign. Yeah, you're not gonna find much perfect runs on that, I'm afraid. I mean, I've found working strategies, but they still require resets. You can ask Raider here how many times I've done it. I don't care if you can beat it in 5 minutes with some cheese way. Like, if you can do it legit, you're worthy of my respect, but... I'm interested in learning cheese wherever. But, like I said, you gotta do it legit at some point yourself, too. Oh, I'm out of gold. At least there. Remember, that's Titan difficulty. They'll usually send units before 5 minutes. Could be 5 minutes, could be 10 minutes before they send units at you. Yeah, I don't like that level. Well, I would normally like it if it was consistent. The problem is it's not. It's glitched. I'm pretty sure the original version on just the actual Golden Gift mod before it became part of the extended edition, it wasn't that bugged. It had a consistency to it. Like, if I reset, at one point they can attack me at 4.5 minutes. At one point they'll attack me at 12 minutes. At another point they'll attack me at 7 minutes. It's completely random. That's the issue. Alright, so this should be the last building required to destroy. I'm pretty sure I haven't missed any. Maybe the watchtower counts. Yep, there you go. So you can ignore the town center that's down here. You just have to destroy all these buildings. But yeah, I mean, I've done the level legit, it's just extremely difficult.
The forge is yours again. I think I've had enough of the giants.
Oh, you'll have plenty more giants in Midgard. Come, we'll show you the way.
And even the previous level is somewhat glitched. Fight at the forge.
Most of you aren't Norsemen. Why are you going to Midgard?
An enemy of ours has come here. He is looking for an entrance into the underworld. We must stop him.
The underworld? Niflheim? Well, good luck. This is Midgard. We must return to our forge.
Do you think they'll find the passage into Niflheim?
Do you think they will find the passage into Niflheim?
Who else are we going to follow? Come, let's get everything together quickly.
Man, I love the voice acting in this game. But yeah, Fight at the Forge and Loki's Temples are both glitched levels in Extended Edition.
Fair-haired clan raids us. Now these giants come down from the hills.
Keep quiet. Another giant is coming this way.
What kept you?
It took Arcantos longer to get to the pass than we expected. Has Loki taken care of our opposition?
Yes. There is a god who watches over these people. But Loki found the source of his strength, a hammer, and destroyed it. He has no power without it.
Excellent. I may not have to kill you after all, Kemsit. Let's go.
And I don't know if I'll be doing it in this walkthrough. I might save it for the June-July one I'll be making. I don't know yet. Alright, this is the last level of this park, guys. So, should be fun to see old Skult.
Come. Warm yourself by old Skult's fire.
Have you seen a giant with a single eye come past, old man?
If you are looking for giants, we have plenty. Ragnarok is nigh, the final battle. As soon as the Norsemen started fighting one another, all the giants came out of the hills to join in.
Maybe we could convince some of these Norsemen to stop fighting each other and join us.
They would kill strangers as soon as they sighted them. I do have the banner of my own village. If you carry it before you, they'll stop fighting long enough to hear you out. But you won't change any minds.
It seems worth a try.
The pass between here and the clans is full of giants. But if you promise to keep me safe from them, I'll go with you.
Okay. Alright, this is a pretty short level, really. You can make it easier on yourself by destroying all the temples you encounter. So I'll show you a few. I'll even take a few of the longer temples out. So always keep Skult and the full stack flag bearer back. You can see he's got high defense and armor, and he doesn't. But if either of them die, you lose. So this guy does have a large line of sight, though, so if you want to use him to scout, it's not a bad idea. Alright, make sure all the giants are dead before sending the hoplites in. You want to keep as many of your human soldiers alive as possible. You can have your throwing axemen help your heroes for that little bit of extra consistent damage. No, you kicked one. And then if he's focusing on a human soldier, just keep walking him around. Try to keep him alive. The more soldiers you have alive left later, they're easier. I mean, he's not a legendary, isn't he? He's a heavy, by the looks of him. Yeah, he uses a Huskal model of some kind. Alright, so that's one temple. There's another one coming up. Remember to have your heroes focus one giant down. The sooner you get rid of one giant, the faster you can focus on the others. In the cinematic, he was champion before he picked up the flag. We don't want to use the healing spring just yet. We want to use it when we get to a base. Alright, so let's deal with this temple. Look at that damage they're just tanking like a boss. I don't... Nice. Alright, so there's another temple to the left here. You can see the giant just there. Is volley. When they all get the boost though, it's so effective. Just like she's in front of the giant. Alright, there's a couple more temples over here, but we're going to get to this base first, I think. Oh, actually, no, if we go for the base, then we have to worry about them attacking us. So, we'll move on. Get another temple. We'll destroy one more temple over here. There are more further along the path, but we're only going to destroy one more. This does make the level take longer, but it does let you play a little safer. However, there are a lot of giants, so pick your giants and get them killed. And if they keep attacking one specific hero and they're about to get low, move them away. Here, you can afford to lose a couple of human troops. Remember, you can just also revive your heroes, so it's not a big deal if they go down. Let's see if we can get a mana revived. Yeah, mountain giants don't have a lot of armor compared to their frost brethren, but they have siege, they hit hard, and they have a lot of health. Alright, so we're not going to go for any other temples after this one, we're just going to kill it. And then we're going to move back to the other base. To the base where we need, actually, because there's no other base. And then we'll start healing our guys. The giants have rolled boulders into our path. Arcantus was hoping to find a horse hero that was a little more impressive.
The giants have rolled boulders into our path. What will we do?
Only siege will be able to make a dent in that wall. Build up our defenses. Construct siege to attack that wall.
That's kind of the reason why you want to keep your infantry alive too, because you can't build a settlement without them. Alright. So, let's get an armory up. We're going to get a few dwarves and a few more gatherers, and then we're going to tech up. So there's a bunch of pigs down here, and there's like temples scattered all along this route as well, if you want to go deal with them. As well as plenty over here. But you really don't have to. It's totally defendable without to. It just means you're going to suffer a few more frequent attacks. But again, totally doable. Without even destroying any of those side temples. I'm going to save the gatherers until after I tech. I'm going to want flaming weapons.
Hver þar?
Tilbúin.
We're definitely going to need some housing, so get a few. Because battering rams do take a bit in pop. Now you could go for medium infantry, but I wouldn't recommend it. Doesn't help that Loki, I mean, our units train faster, but I think they're a little weaker. Although that could be something else I'm thinking of.
Tilbúin.
Get it.
What is she wielding? Some kind of sword or some staff thing? I don't think there's any hero that actually wields sort of like an actual sword. Caster does, but I don't classify him as a major hero. Whereas the Greeks here seem to use spears more often than not. Hero-wise, only Caster seems to use a sword.
In wedge.
Agamemnon uses his bare fist, Odysseus uses a bow. Sure, Raider. Raider is going to check all the heroes that could potentially use a sword. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I know Reganleaf throws her javelins. Well, the mana fell. Oh, lost the throwing axeman. That's a rip. So yeah, like, there's nothing really to this level, just defending. Can't really tell you what else to do. Keep these guys at the back, and then when you're going up to the river, your heroes up front.
Já. Tilbúin.
We'll use flaming weapons when the giants are coming to invade us, because that's the panic moment when they begin to invade. Should be pretty soon, actually. There we go. Class flaming weapons. And this is where we run. So keep the battering rams back at the base. Alright, Chiron, just go over the wall. So again, deal with these guys. Keep the boys at the back. Spear, spear, staff, 2 swords, bow, javelin, khopesh, bow, fist, stag, hammer, axe, dwarves. Yeah. So not a single one uses... Caster uses 2 swords, but it's still a sword. I'm saying, like, in the regular campaign, I've never noticed anyone to have just 1 sword. But yeah, it's interesting that there's only 1 hero that uses a sword. Or 2 swords, as it were. I mean, the river's not... The river's frozen, it's just we can't get to it.
There must be a way across.
Again, the gods bless us.
Again, the gods bless us. Alright, and that's it for this part, I believe. Thank you, Odin. Hey, look, you can't get to the dwarf, and it's actually bugging them out. There they go. That's sick. They gave me like line of sight. So you can, after that, you can actually see all the temples they're coming from. But yeah. Alright, that's the end of part 3. Part 4 will be towards the end, I guess, so 25 to 32. So those will be the last levels. And the Titan campaign would probably be split into 2 parts, each of them 6 levels each. They're going to be just as long as this, believe it or not, because Greetings from Greece I hate so much, just because you got to deal with so many plenty vaults. It's an interesting level, I just hate it. And I also hate Cerberus. Yeah, I fucking hate Cerberus. That's going to be annoying in the second part. Oh yeah, the mountain giants will always boot the units and they'll put them on top of the mountains. It's hilarious. It's not really a bug when a mountain giant will always boot up a dwarf. Yeah. Alright, but thanks for tuning in. YouTube, I shall... Remember, if you want to watch me live, you got limited time left. I only got like 3 parts left, maybe 4 if I decide to do the golden gift. Drop me the follow on Twitch, which is in the description. And as always, the levels will be timestamped if you're only looking for a specific level. But catch you guys later, YouTube.